If you've been around the church world for any length of time, you, like me, might have been instructed when facing some of life's greatest difficulties to just have faith. Just have faith. And this phrase, this word faith, though it fills our Christian conversation, by definition appears to be very absent in our Christian lives. Very present in our mouths, but not evident in our lives. You know, Hebrews chapter 11 is often recognized as the Hall of Faith. It's the chapter where faith is most frequently mentioned. In Hebrews 11, verse 1, the Bible says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Again, in that chapter, faith is referenced as the Bible says, "Without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." As we examine this chapter of faith, we discover that faith is not acquired, but the faith of God is always given by God. The faith of God is always given by God. And while we would love to define faith as trust or hope or a mere belief, faith is not remembering that God did before or even knowing what he will do. Faith is living and acting as if he already has. Faith is always accompanied by actions. Paul writes that faith without works is alone and it is dead. Friends, we want to use this word faith and we want to tell people to have faith, but the faith of God must be received from the creator of faith itself. Friend, if you want to have faith to do something, ask God to give it to you. And when God gives you faith, it must always accompany action or it dies. Friend, faith is not believing or knowing or remembering that God did before. Faith is not always being given an exact definition or picture of what will happen in the future. Faith is living and walking and working as if God already has. So friend, has God given you faith? Has God given you a promise? If so, go do something about it. Go live, go serve, go do, because the world is not waiting to hear about your faith. The world is desperate and longing to see it. Have faith.